This is Soggy Nachos Podcast. My name is Jonell, and what's up, Chucky? How you doing, homeboy?
Come on, man. I'm incredible all day, every day. I'm a lot better this week, I'll say that.
Dr. Nittenstein. What's up, Frank Nitty? How you doing, brother?
I am wonderful as always.
Let's get right to it. Commander smacked Russell Wilson out the park. Smacked him across the field. Huh? Smacked him. Back.
We only talk about the second half of games, huh?
The kids.
Apparently, I'm okay if we're just talking about second halves of the game, because if that's what we're doing, then I agree. Y'all smacked Russell Wilson.
Charlie, you know, in the universe that he lives in, which is not this one, by the way, just to clear that up if anyone's wondering. Mm-hmm. In the universe he lives in, that's all that matters is the result, right? You can gloss over, as long as the result is positive, you can spin whatever narrative you want, big narrative shorty, about everything else that happened. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Here's the thing,
so it was a tale of two halves, and this may be a theme today. It was a tale of two halves because in the first half, Washington was getting smacked around by Denver. They weren't able to generate any pressure.
Who was making silly mistakes?
Yes, but Denver was capitalizing on said mistakes.
Yes, but when we just started playing regular football, we was outplaying them.
I think there was the arrival of this guy that I haven't seen in a while, named Chase Young, who made some type of an impact.
I mean,
Frank is a hater.
Literally.
Frank is a hater.
I am a hater. I am a hater. Charlie is too, so it's cool. We have company.
Chase Young came back, gave us a sack and a half. Listen.
So he's done for the year.
Is he done
for the year?
I'll tell you again.
Is he done for the year now?
No, whoa, no, we're not doing this.
Do I tell you again?
Look. So the Broncos started playing well.
The Broncos were chased by some young pass rushers that were guaranteed to make you sweat, bring a lot of pain, and we're all in, however you want to pronounce it.
This is not stiff enough for that.
So listen, and now, if you get past that, you can hop on the Forbes list. Matter of fact, Russell Wilson is the first quarterback to ever make the Forbes list. You notice that? You ever know that?
Oh, God. By the way, Nell called Russell Wilson a Hall of Famer earlier today. I want that to be on the record.
Wow.
Oh, we talk about things that's not on record.
Oh, okay.
Hall of Famer? Hall of Fame? Yeah.
All I said was that Emmanuel Force picked off a Hall of Famer. Russell Wilson probably will be a Hall of Famer.
I don't think so. I don't think that the way this part of the trajectory of his career is going, like, I don't think that
they give anybody a jacket.
So Frank, you're a little bit more objective than Jonell on this situation. Mm-hmm. Do you think this is more of a Denver collapse, Washington survival, or like Washington winning this game?
So to me, like, because I didn't even want us to win the game, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this team is very good. It is. I'm a fan. I want us to have a quarterback next year. I feel like this is happening. I feel like
hold on, flag on the play. Disrespectful. What? Sam Howell's the quarterback. Don't do that. Don't talk about I want us to have a quarterback next year. Watch your mouth. Continue.
Sorry. Okay, let me go ahead. I feel like it's a little bit of a mixed bag of everything, but I think more than anything, that's a Denver collapse. You're not supposed to lose a game that you're winning in that fashion, right? And you can see it from, I think, the fumble that happened late in the first half. That was when the tide turned, and then Washington rallied, and then Denver looked like they were on their heels the whole time. The pass rush started getting through, because that's part of the problem, right? Is that this so-called good defense is not that good. It has a good unit and, like, some ancillary pieces, and they'll put together a portion of a game, but you can't, depend on that, for like 60 minutes. So it's a lot of mixed bag stuff.
Don't say nothing when we smack up Josh Allen this week.
That's not going to happen.
We smack the Bills up this week.
See, but actually, you know what? What's crazy is that Josh Allen is such an
erratic, like, physically or the whole team.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Josh Allen is so erratic that we don't know how that's going to play out. But what I will say is, kudos to the team for putting up a fight. But this is team, the way you saw this game, and the way that Taylor 2 has, this is a 8-1 team again. You know what I'm saying? So have fun with it. It is what it is.
So speaking of how good my team is, right? Last week there was some speculation on how good my team was because of who we played, and we barely won. Right? Mm-hmm. That same team that we barely won against played against another team this week. Charles, you care to talk about how that game went?
The Giants are up 31-8
You mean
on their
down?
opponents this season. If you just don't count the 60-0 in the first half, the first 6 quarters of the season, the rest of the season, the Giants were up 31-8. The Giants this week scared all life out of all Giants fans. When we started the game, the first half, down 20-0 to the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals, who are openly, willingly, and objectively tanking. And
They're
that's
doing a great job, by the way. They're
that's
doing a
after
beautiful job.
that's after the week before when we got skunked 40-0. So that's a whole 60-0 bag in 6 quarters. Then the Giants put that behind them. Jalen Hyatt got in the huddle and said, Daniel, just throw it. I don't care if they're covering me, just throw it. And he did. And DJ looked good. Hyatt looked good. Saquon looked good all the way to the last drop. And we beat the Cardinals. The Giants beat the Cardinals. That same question I asked you, did the Cardinals collapse or did the Giants? The Giants went out there and beat the Cardinals, and DJ played his best game of his actual career.
He actually did. He actually did.
He balled out. And
look, as a throwologist, I don't know, for some it looked like he was throwing the ball better that one game. Literally, it's like what is going on? He just figured out how to throw.
Weapons. He just Hyatt literally said he got
no, but I'm saying even his release looks a little cleaner
said,
now.
Throw it. Yeah, I don't know, but that saved my whole season.
How do you feel about
me and Frank had already talked on the phone about at halftime? It was like, we lose this game, Caleb Williams will look good in blue. Because I'm just saying, you can't lose like 40-0, then 20 or 30, whatever it was planning to be, to nothing the first 2 games and think your season's just okay. Trade DJ to the Jets, let them have a good season, let us get Caleb, and it would have been a happy ending for everyone. Like, that's how I would have felt.
How do you feel about that, Darren Waller, now that he played some actual football for y'all? He was a big part of y'all comeback.
He's tremendous. He's a great player. I mean, with Saquon down, which is unfortunate, but he's a running back. You got to expect it. But with Saquon down, he showed up. Hodgins showed up. Hyatt showed up. I know. Everybody showed up for the Giants, and DJ, most importantly, showed up. That guy looked like he was worth some money. He just don't look like that all the time.
Yeah, facts. So, who's a better team right now through 2 games, Frank? The Giants or the Commanders?
That's a rough question you asking me, but it's the Commanders. They got the W. They didn't get a goose egg in the first game or in the first 6 quarters of the season. So I mean, they've shown the ability to move the ball and put the ball in the end zone. And then that defensive line looks as good as advertised, So I'd say it is Washington. And that's sad for Charlie, because Charlie told me they were a playoff team because of what they did last year and they got better. So I'm confused.
My quarterback has a live arm. That's all. That's a big deal to me.
You play 2K now.
He got a live arm. He has confidence in it. I know he ain't Pat Mahomes. I know he's not Trevor Lawrence. I know he's not one of those guys, but he's my quarterback for my team. I'm cool with him. Period. I'm cool with him. Any questions, Charles?
Sam Howell hasn't been terrible. I think what really
lost
won
a
y'all
game
this
in the
game.
NFL. So.
Shut up! Oh my gosh!
Being honest,
what really won y'all this game was coaching. I think in the first half.
Fair, but Howell was out there.
They started after y'all was getting shellacked. They started stretching the defense out horizontally with screens and quick passes and stuff to slow down that pass rush. And then Sam Howell was allowed to use his arm to move the ball in a more chunkier way. So I don't hate Sam Howell. I got nothing against him. He seems like an all right guy. I don't think he's special. And that's what Frank is aiming for. That's why he talks about tanking and getting Caleb, is because special quarterbacks are the quickest way to sustain success in the NFL. So I understand it. And Caleb looks special. I'm
glad we record these things because I undoubtedly know that at some point in this season, Jonell's going to come here and look exacerbated because things aren't going to be going as well as they are week 2. So you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, when I'd be like, why? You know what I'm saying? He's going to go, why?
At the end of the day, we can't control these things. I'm going to enjoy my team while they're playing well instead of trying to chase a waterfall, which I have no control over, even if we even try to. Just saying.
Are you going to chase it? Because you could chase it by trading that chase away. You know what I'm saying? That would, hey.
Nice. That means it's time to get out of here when we start talking crazy. Anyways, this has been Soggy Nachos Podcast. Thanks for listening. Tune in every week. We do the Commanders and the Giants all the time. We do other stuff too, but check that out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Peace.